Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekend vibe reading. As I'm recording this, it is August 29th. We have Sun in Virgo, Moon is in Scorpio. Like I always tell y'all, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid. And the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. I'm going to start out with the tea leaf cards, and then I'll be using the messages from the Mermaids Oracle deck. And we'll see what tarot deck I'm drawn to as we go throughout the reading. But let's, see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this weekend. Just want to mix these up a bit before we get going. Let's see. Okay, so the first card out we have is Mule, and it says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Now that could be your energy, or it could be the energy of someone that you're connected to, or it may not be your energy at all. Bottom of the deck we have the Vine, which says seek out information that will help you. So this makes me feel that whoever is in this Vine energy, they could be being stubborn in a way where they need to ask for help. They may not, want to ask for help, and they are, in need of some type of help or assistance right now. But it's almost like what I'm hearing is my pride won't let me. My pride won't let me. So this person, their pride could be getting in the way of them asking for help. I said put this back. Let's get another one. But that card, it was the rainbow, and it said the most difficult part of a situation is over. Yeah, so I feel like if someone is going through a period or a time, situation or circumstance that may be difficult right now, asking for help would actually, alleviate whatever problem or obstacle or challenge this person may be facing. But it's almost like as if they have too much pride. Can I get another one, please? Yep. So we have the Tower card. And that says a solid foundation or success with effort. Now, normally the Tower is an energy, at least in tarot, of sudden changes. It's normally looked at as like, it's a tower. So it kind of looks sturdy on the outside, but it's built on like a faulty foundations. And when towers come in, it's normally to get rid of, what's not solid. But it does, like on the other side of it, the tower, you know, if it's built the right way, if it's built, it almost makes me want to say from the ground up, because I'm feeling like a top down, like someone tried to build something from the top down. If it's built from the ground up, you know, that takes, you know, time, effort, dedication. You have to actually put in the work to build the tower. So it takes effort. So when you build something like that, you do have a solid foundation, and success with effort. Coupled here with the mule, though, being that it says, you know, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. It's like someone is almost determined to build or create something in their own way without like having to put in the work. As long as it looks like, you know, it's a like a sturdy foundation, as long as it looks like, you know, they put in the time, energy, and effort. It makes me feel like someone doesn't want to do that. It's like someone wants things the easy way. Can I get another one, please? In regards to the collective and the energy for this weekend. Look, yep, we have September. September is coming. So this could be like a very present energy. With September coming out, or September could be significant. Can I get one more, please? Can I get one more for the collective? And then we have the cobweb. And it says protect it from negative forces beyond your control. So for some of you, what I'm feeling is like, if this mule energy is not your energy, I feel like you're being protected from, you know, either a person or people who like don't want to put in the effort. It's almost as if you're being protected from like an incoming tower from, you know, this energy that could possibly happen in September. But with the cobweb, it definitely feels like, you know, just what it says, you're being protected. Because it's almost like with the broken bridge, it says unsuccessful outcome to a problem. It feels like almost it would be a waste of time in dealing with this person, this energy, these people. It would be a waste of time. It almost makes me feel like it's not going to get anywhere. Up under that, we have a man, the man, and it says dealings or relationship with a man. So it could be a masculine energy, who is almost like with the dolphin energy. Is like, it says financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. It almost feels like the energy of like this person like looking for like an easy come up, or, you know, maybe looking to like even gain something from you, no matter what it is. I'll get one more. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? Give me one to go along with this cobweb energy. Can I get one to go with the cobweb energy? Yep, and we have the tiger energy. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Yeah, see, I feel like this is tied to that mule energy as well. So some of you are being protected from this tiger energy. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have the broom, which says new home, new attitude. Yeah, it's almost like, you this is funny because, like back in the day, I mean, now we have vacuums, but back in the day, you would use like they're showing me the straw broom and, someone going around their house and cleaning them up. Um, yeah, because it's almost like your space and whether that space is your physical home, um, or just like metaphorically, like your emotional home, your mental home, your spiritual home, within yourself. It makes me feel like it's clean. So you don't have time for this. Yeah, you don't have time for this. You don't have, that it's almost like this energy. I almost want to say like this energy can't come in. They can't come in your house. Whether, literally or figuratively. So let's see. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection to remove as it pertains to the collective and the energies surrounding this weekend. And your Omar. Alright, bottom of the deck we have support, which is like a Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles type of energy is what I'm feeling. It makes me feel like you have this support, or you could just be surrounded by like spirit and your guides at this time. But it almost feels like the opposite, like I'm feeling for this mule energy, because this person is, unwilling to change, could be being extremely stubborn. Their guides are like almost like, I feel like leaving them unprotected with the letting go, where your guides could be, encouraging you to just, let you, like, it almost makes me feel like in a way you may hear about this tower, but with letting go and blessings, you don't want to allow this to, connecting with this person or aligning with this energy in any way. You don't want it to block your blessings. You just have to like let it be what it is. And like I said, I felt the communication. Here it is, the communication card. I'm hearing a sob story. This energy, this mule energy, or this person could always have like a sob story. And it's like, nah, your guides are like supporting you. And like, cause you could be the type of person who like, you genuinely, will help someone. But it almost feels like this mule energy is someone who doesn't want to ask for help, who just wants to, like almost be like, or puts themselves out there as like a damsel in distress, so that, you offer your help, instead of them asking. So then, later on down the line, they can hit you with that, oh, but I didn't ask you though. Like, this is what I'm feeling like. This is what that type of energy is. And, I had seen a post online that said, that says, like, basically, if you see that I'm struggling and you don't offer to help, that means like you were never for me. No, because some people, as we're seeing here, they use that as like a tactic. Like, if you need help, you need to ask. Point blank, period. A closed mouth don't get fed. But to want somebody to like spoon feed you just so at the end of the day you can, like, basically you take the help but reject it at the same time. Like, kind of shit is that? Yep. And then we have hope, which is like the star card, and then we have turn away up under that. Yeah, someone may, like I said, I feel like the energy of someone may be coming to you, wanting wanting your help but not asking for it. So it's almost like your team is like, leave them, let them be, leave them be, because you initiating it, it's almost like whatever, or for whatever reason, rhyme or reason, that this person is in whatever situation that they're in, you'll like inherit their problems. And sometimes you have to, walk away or turn away from people with love. Like, nah, I can't jeopardize what I have because you going through something. No, I can be there with you, but you can't initiate that with the person that needs help. They need to be the one to initiate it and drop their pride. Like, kind of like, what? Yeah, you have to, like, we have innocence coming out. Yeah. And for some of you, because this energy could make you, like, in a way feel guilty, maintain the energy of what I was saying. Like, yeah, for some of you it may hurt depending on who this person is, whether it's a friend, a family member, some, like a lover, whatever the case may be. You didn't do anything wrong. Maintain your purity, because it's bringing me back to this broom energy, because you're not wrong. Can I get another one, please? And like I said, I felt that energy of this mule energy wanting to, like, play victim. And I can feel that here too. Can I get another one, please? And this could be a friend. We have friendship coming out. Or if they're saying aligning, just someone that wants to, like, align with you, that may just want to, like, in a way, like, get in your good graces. It almost feels like you could be on the outs with this person and they're going through a tough time right now, but that's not it's not yours. So don't, take it on. Hold on, let me get these right, because I need some space. Yep. I can't make this shit up. Discernment at the bottom of the deck. So discernment is going to be, like, almost key this weekend. What's up under that? Yep. And recognizing with recognition in the future, where you're headed. Like, if you want to keep, going in, this direction that you're going, you don't want anything to like come in and hinder your path. hmm Recognizing, for some of you, you have a really bright future ahead of you. So this energy, like, it's no room for that. Either you're coming to help me, like, not even saying that you need help, but you're either an asset or a liability. Like, and I, like, it almost feels like you don't have time for, just someone who is just stuck in their ways, but like in a way still wanting to be like taken care of. It makes me feel like this is like an entitled little kid, and this could very well be like an adult. You have to, I feel like saying, you have to learn how to like say no. We're gonna go with the Morgan Greer tarot on this one. This energy still may try. They still may try, because that's what I'm hearing. But with the way that this card is falling, and I just heard it's gonna fail. Yeah, they're gonna try. Because I almost feel like this energy is like almost plotting. Like, it almost makes me feel like the Seven of Swords. What's going on? Can I get one more? So, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is, masculine earth energy. It almost makes me feel like I said, that energy of planning, because the Knight of Pentacles does, like, plan and take their time. But it's also, being that the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight in the deck, it almost is still giving me that mule energy. Like, this person shows up. It almost makes me want to say, like, they're very capable of doing what needs to be done. But it's almost like they are still trying to, like, evade the work with the Eight of Pentacles. Even if, like, the work isn't physical, it's like this person just doesn't want to do anything. That's how I feel. They may show up like they're this, sturdy, reliable, dependable person, but it's almost like, again, like, because, like, the way that I can see this card moving, normally all knights are on horses, but I can feel this knight backing up. Like, the way that I'm seeing it, I see this horse like backing up from this Eight of Pentacles, where they look, like I said, this person is very capable. You got your armor on, you got your whatever you want to call this, a sword, whatever. Like, you're very capable of moving forward. But it's almost like an energy like, well, if I bide my time, I won't have to do so much. But with the sun here, it's almost like that's, being seen or, recognized. And it's almost like this person, yeah, they don't want to look at it. With the Nine of Swords, it's like they try to keep their eyes closed to it. And, almost, again, it's almost like this is giving me like this damsel in distress energy as well. Like they don't know what to do. But as a feminine energy, you see right through that bullshit. Especially as a Queen of Swords, you see it. It's almost like with the 8 and with the 9 and the Queen of Swords, I can see the 8 of Swords where you see like this is something that this person does, like what they do to themselves. Mm, mm, mm. Can I get one for the mule, please? Why is this mule energy here? Yeah, like I said, this person is very capable. But it's almost like they don't want to be independent. They want to be codependent. They want to like lean on other people or other place, or they don't want to stand on their own 2 feet. Like, how you gonna not want to stand? It's like they want to be on. For some of you, this is even you. Like they want to be on your back. Like, but you're privy to this. Yeah. With the High Priestess, you know this about this energy, about this person, or at least you can recognize it. But they see you as, this Nine of Pentacles as well. Where in the High Priestess, where they know that like like they're very capable of showing up for themselves. Can I get one for the Tower? Can I get one for the Tower? Yep, the Five of Wands. Which can be, looked at as a card of, like internal struggle, being at war within oneself. But it can also be like external conflict. Yeah, this person is having trouble like solidifying a foundation with the Four of Wands at the bottom. And for some of you, like I'm getting the energy, not for all of you, but for some of you, like this is like people like almost wanting to come and, like take down or cause conflict within your foundation. Look. It's almost like the energy of like, like not caring who they hurt because, for some of you, this tower, like you built a tower. You have a solid foundation. You put in the work clearly. But it's almost like either this person doesn't want you to have that because they don't have it, or they want to like in a way like come and cause some type of disruption within your foundation. But it's almost like they wouldn't be what they're not. What they don't understand it is like they wouldn't be hurting anyone but themselves with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Because in between that is the Three of Swords. Can I get one for September? That's that person's ego, the Five of Swords. Can I get one for September? Yep. Ooh. Virgo, the Hermit energy coming out. Yep. And we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's like almost with, you know, we will be stepping into the month of September over this weekend. And it's almost like this person, via the Hermit, it's like Spirit is showing this person like where, like, how can I say this? Like this conflict that they're having, this problem that they're having is like within them. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Because now I'm starting to feel like the energy of anger, like this person is upset, but the only person you could be mad at is yourself. It's almost like the energy of like this person getting caught in like their own trap, especially with the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Like this person is stuck or caught up in something that they can't, that keeps them away from, you know, having, you know, new opportunities show up for them, or even being given, you know, opportunities. But it's because this is that fixated energy, that stubborn, almost unwilling to budge energy here. Because it's almost like with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, even if you was presented an opportunity, you would like I feel like this person would be very selfish, so you don't get blessings that way. And can I get one for Cobweb and Tiger? Like you just want to take, you want to give the minimum, but take the most. Can I get one for the Cobweb and the Tiger, please? Yeah. Yep, like I said, for some of you, you're going to have to enforce a boundary with this person, because the Three of Wands is an energy of like, you know, expectation, your ship's coming in. So for for resonating with the Cobweb, like you're being protected from this. This is still to come. This hasn't, for the majority of you, I feel like it hasn't happened yet. And with the Tiger energy, it's almost like, yeah, like I said, it almost feels predatory in a way. The way this person like could be arriving, like they have some type of goal or plan, but like I said, remember that Tiger card fell twice. They're blocked. They're going to be blocked from almost like carrying this out. Because it almost makes me feel like with the Magician and the Empress, if you're the feminine energy, you hold the power. You're in control of this. And because you're so like in control of yourself, it's almost like the Seven of Wands with the Magician. It's almost like it's automatic, like it automatically blocks out this energy. And it almost, for some of you, it makes me feel like whoever this energy is, they know that. So it's almost like that could be adding to part of their hesitancy of coming forward. Can I get one for the Nine of Pentacles? Yep. We have the Three of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So it's almost like this person knows, like, especially with the Two of Pentacles, like they're uncertain. They're very uncertain. And remember I said that Three of Swords between the 5 and the 8. This person is already hurting. So it's like, is it worth it? Like, this person, like, it almost makes me feel like they know that they're going to be blocked. This is so, why won't you just come correct? Like, why come and do this when you're already hurting? Like, it almost makes me want to say, like, you already fucked up. Why would you need to decide if you want to be more fucked up or not? Like, I don't get it. It's almost giving me like the energy of hurt people hurt people. Because it's almost like, too, like, I'm feeling the energy of, like, someone, like, in indecision on whether they want to hurt you because they're hurting. That shit is crazy. But you wouldn't be hurting this person. You'd only be hurting yourself. So, yeah, you decide if you want to. You're already hurting. So you want to hurt more? That don't make no sense. Instead of just, some of them, they need to let go of this hurt. That's what they need to decide. Do I either want to hurt more or do I want to let it go? That's the decision here. Let me get another one to go with this Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I can't make this shit up. Make the higher choice and just change. Damn, I can't even get out what I want. Yeah. We have the Ace of Wands coming out for the Five of Wands. So again, in between is that Four of Wands. Like, this person could, like, they could want a brand new start. But I don't know. It's like whatever they're saying to themselves. This feels weird. Like, because the Five of Wands could be a card of competition too. And this person could they could like almost like being like competed over. But honestly, like, and forgive me for saying this, but I have to keep it real with y'all. This person is in the energy of like resisting, like doing the work, whether that work is physical or, spiritual, inner work, emotional, mentally, whatever the case may be. If this person is against doing the work, they don't want to change, they have that entitled energy. It's almost like with the Five of Wands being looked at as competition, like it's like they want people to fight over, like this is like a person that wants somebody to fight over them and they don't have like anything worth fighting over. So it's almost like the way that I'm feeling it is like it's almost a tactic of this person to like have people like clamoring over them or being in situations where there's a lot of chaos so that they can, in some kind of way, like come out on top. But it's not real. Like I almost feel like it's a figment of this person's imagination. Like thinking like that is what gets you recognized, that is what gets you success, that's what gets you. No, the only thing doing that is gonna get you is inauthentic things. Like the shit that you get from it is not going to be real. It's not gonna be real love. It's not gonna be real stability. It's not going to be like it's all gonna come crumbling down. Can I get another one, please? Because you're not building it the right way. And it's almost like this person just like, especially with the King of Cups coming out, it's all to like what would you call this? I know there's a word for it, but it's escaping me right now. But it's all like the whole thing is like they just want to feel good. Like that's what it makes me feel like. The intention behind what they do with the Knight of Swords is just so they can feel good. Like I almost feel like this person, like they're showing me someone getting tased, like with a taser. Like they just need that jolt. They just need that hit. Like I can't think of the word. Maybe it'll come to me. I don't know, but I know there's a word for this. Like it almost feels like they want to be like they need a hit of something. They need a hit, and the way that they go about doing it is in a very dramatic, chaotic, disruptive way. But nothing comes out of that. And it almost makes me feel like with the Knight of Swords, this person knows, like, because there's intent behind the Knight of Swords. And it's action, but it's very impulsive action or even communication to where like if this masculine is recognizing this within themselves, it's almost like, especially with the lovers here, with people they have, the opportunity to be on, even ground with, it's almost like they end up severing those types of connections. They actually like push people away being in this energy. Like it almost feels like this is what they want, or like this is how, like the way that what they want is attainable, but the way they go about it with this Knight of Swords and the lovers, it pushes it pushes the other energy away. It causes an imbalance. Can I get one for the Hermit? The Hermit. What time is that? Can I get one for the Hermit, please? Yep. So we have the Page of Swords coming out. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's almost like via the Hermit, Spirit is showing them how, like, they're coming from a very, like, for one, they're coming from an immature mindset. But it's also like they're being, in a way, like, enlightened to the confusion that they cause with the Seven of Cups. That needs to change with the Death card. They're realizing that they need to put an end to this way of, like, almost executing things. And if this person, like, they may, like, I don't even think, like, I was gonna say, like, I feel like the Seven of Cups may be options, but whatever option they choose, change is required. So it really doesn't even matter, and that's what they're showing. If they want a different outcome, they have their changes is imminent. Give me one for the Page of Swords. Because the Page of Swords is like a card of getting, you know, information. 2 minutes. Can I get one more for the Page of Swords? Plus cards, please. The Page of Swords. Yeah. It's their mentality, what they think, how they think, and like I said before with the Knight of Swords, how they choose to execute it, or, you know, express it, or, you know, put it out there with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It causes people to like almost run from them. It doesn't do anything but push them away. And they see that the damage that they do almost to themselves, that could be becoming privy to this person as well. Like, it's almost like an energy of self-betrayal in a way too. Can I get one for this Three of Wands, and then we'll grab the guidance and advice. The Three of Wands. The Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords, man. Look, I'm telling. I told y'all I felt that Seven of Swords, didn't I? And all this is really saying is like, yeah, like, it's self-sabotage for one. And this person is just like, they just make things harder. And it's not, it makes me want to say it's not what, well, in this case, like, it almost makes me feel like it is what you're doing and how you're doing it. But it's not always that. It's, you know, most of the time they say, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But it's what this person does within like their own mind, and then how they choose to execute it, that just comes off as like flaky, like, this person feels mad janky. I do not like that. Give me one for the Knight of Swords. And it's like they're almost becoming privy to their own jankiness, like, we have the Page of Wands. Like I said, this is making me feel like this is like that entitled little kid, to where like they feel like, you know, they're supposed to just be given help, number one. But it's almost like through the way that they're acting, or even if they're like even if they're wanting to do something, it almost is like they're being like, how can I say this? Like stopped in their tracks in a way, and realizing like, yo, this is childish of me. And it's almost like they're seeing that now this is why they can't move forward. From the 3 to the 8 is this 5. Because it's almost like this person is just like chasing a high, or chasing a feeling. Like a fleeting feeling. Give me one for this Tiger. Can I get one for the Tiger? Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out for the Tiger. Yeah, so they could like this makes me feel like if you're a feminine energy, this is you. Like not as the tiger, but this Queen of Pentacles is you, where this person is wanting to like, because you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy for yourself, it almost makes me feel like with the world, like, yep, they want to like, they're trying to like find a way in with the world and the Five of Pentacles. They're trying to like find a way in. For some of them, they may be trying to like barge, like come in. And that could be this Knight of Swords too. Like it's almost like they could want to catch you off guard. Can I get another one? Give me one for this Queen of Pentacles. Where are we at? The Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like you already see it. You see it. Yep. Oh, we have the Emperor. Yeah, it's like this person wants to almost like dominate you. They look at you as like someone who is very, stable, reliable. But it's almost as if like this person doesn't view you as like their equal when you are, because we have the Empress at the bottom. But it has to do with like this person wants to dominate you. So they put on this like this energy of an emperor. Like this person is just all confused. They put on this energy as the emperor. Like they want you to see them as an emperor. They don't want you to see them as like a fucking damsel in distress, especially if it's a masculine energy. They don't want you to see them that way. Can I get one? Yeah. So it's like, if you want me to see you as an emperor, like, nigga, see me as an empress. The fuck? Don't look at me as like, this is like someone who, like, sees you as subservient to them. But they're the ones that are struggling. Give me one for this mule. This is like somebody that wants to be looked at as like, they want to be the head of the household, but they're not doing anything to solidify that position. You actually do it. Being a Queen of Pentacles and an Empress. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out reverse for the mule. Yeah. So it's almost like you see this person for what they are. A Page of Pentacles reverse. Like someone who lacks perspective. Someone who is unable to like self-reflect. Because in the upright, the Page of Card is a card of like reflecting, taking a look at the self. So you're seeing them the right way, feminine. And they're trying to like force this energy on you. Like, no, I'm not gonna like not see you for who you are and what this is. Like, no, what the what? What is wrong with people, man? Like, and I'm not like, this is just real shit. Like, what? No, absolutely not. Give me one for this Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, and then on top of it, like, they know it's bullshit. With the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Like, yeah, like, move around. That's what I want to say to this person. Yeah, move around. This shit don't work no more. I don't think it ever worked. They just thought it did. With the world at the bottom. Like, yeah, this shit is, move around. Like this person could be wanting to be looked at as like a leader, or like, again, like what I just heard was like top dog, but being a leader is more than just looking like it, is what it makes me want to say. Do you actually have to lead people? You're not, like, you can't, whoever this is and this energy, it's the masculine energy, but whether male or female, it doesn't matter. They can't even lead themselves. So you definitely can't lead nobody else. And if this is resonating like in regards to like, a friend, or or a possible lover, or just someone that you're connecting with, which I don't feel like, I mean, you've connected with, they said, but not someone like, they don't want to, like, is the word recognize? It really doesn't even matter. Whoever this is, they don't like the way that you see them, but you're seeing them correctly. And it's almost like because you're seeing them correctly, they don't want to give you like your props. Because the way that they see you is who you are. So it's almost in a way like they want to humble this feminine energy, but you can't. Humble yourself. The fuck? Fell on the floor. Yeah, they're in their bag. Feelings fell on the floor, yeah. They're in their bag about this. And here you are, just moseying along, yeah. But let's get the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice? Oh, yeah. We have magic coming out. So it says, which is, this is almost like, almost always feels like the hermit to me. So it says magic. Open your eyes and heart to wonder and magic. Life is full of magical occurrences. A magical gift will soon be received or given. Here we see the Merlin in his cave. He's a powerful and wise wizard who weaves magic between the sea and the land. He's given the magical Mer Fairy a pearl of wisdom so that she may receive the innate wisdom of the land and the ocean, bringing harmony to both and also creating a union between the merfolk and the fairy folk. Both communities love and care for their respective environments, the land and the ocean. So they have a common interest and can work together for the benefit of the planet and for the highest good of all beings. This card of magic has appeared in your spread today because there's magic around you. Whether or not you know it, it's there. Will you recognize the signs of magic in action? Magic is everywhere and is often found in the things we take for granted. So look again at the magic and the wonder of life with childlike innocence and awe. A beautiful sunrise is a magical sight, as is a full or crescent moon. A rainbow is a sign, not only of magic, but also of hope. The gift of life itself is magical and is something we ought to show gratitude for, as it's truly a gift. Celebrate the magic of each day. Magic is everywhere if we look and feel with all of our senses. You are being called to recognize the magic within your own life and to show those close to you that magic is real and all around us. So this makes me feel like, with this being the guidance and advice, I feel like, because now I'm feeling like, okay, this energy, if this is an energy that, could be like trying to like weasel their way back into your world, it's almost to like stop you from, if you're a feminine energy, to stop you from aligning with someone that recognizes you. It's almost like they feel or want to be the exception to the standard for you. Like, no, an empress needs an emperor, point blank, period. The other storyline still fits as well, where they're trying to downplay you, and you have to have the discernment of like letting this person be where they are so that it doesn't interfect with like how we seen in the beginning of the reading, not letting them um affect what is coming in for you, or where you see and know that you're going. You don't want someone to bring you down. And it's almost like this person, like they're really tricky. They could be, again, trying to like weasel their way in, and like to do like a little, like it almost feels like they're trying to pull a fast one, is the only way that I can say it, by like trying to get you to initiate, oh, feeling sorry for them or wanting to help them. So then like later on they could be like, like I said, I never asked you for help after you like, brought them back to life in a way, because this person is hurting. Like they're hurt in whatever way, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, they're down. But then on the other side of this, for this masculine, it's like, how can I say this? Like you can't push your shit onto other people. Whatever you're going through is because you obviously created it, and however you did that. And it's fucked up, like especially if you lost this person. But it feels like this energy, was sent in to help you, and you took it, like you tried to take advantage. So because of that, like there's consequences for that. You don't try to like take advantage of good people. And even if you do, or like that's something that, may have worked for you in the past, it didn't work with this person. Like you weren't able to pull the wool over this feminine's eyes at all, and they're not gonna settle. And that, like, granted, I can see here that you feel bad, but you did it, so I don't know. Can I get one for the magic card? Yeah. You gotta free yourself, masculine. We have the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I don't know what you're afraid of. Like, you're not afraid to do whatever you did. I don't know, like, the only thing I could think of is, like, you're intimidated by this person, but why? This is something that's within you. And it could just be, like, again, that pride and some insecurity. But that's not on this person. And it's almost like you can see, for some of these masculines, they can see like what, is what blessings, or, not even blessings, but just what good things are coming to you. And it's like they don't want to be on the opposite side of that, but they put themselves there. They put themselves on the other side by being, and acting how they were acting. So what you supposed to do? Yeah. And it's like, for some of them, they don't want to face the consequences of their actions. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's like they're trying to slow walk this karma, or like trying to like circumvent it. Nah. Can't do that. And it's almost like Spirit is here like, yeah, you won't get this Ten of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles, nothing until you do right. And clearly this person doesn't like it. I don't know. It don't feel like it. It feels like they're still the first card that came out, the Mule. Extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So with that being said, y'all, this is the reading. I definitely hope that it resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone, enjoys their weekend. I hope everyone is safe. If I didn't already say it, I thank you all for tuning in with me, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.